Morning, everybody. How are you? Hey, today, kind of an auspicious day. Kind of, sort of. We have reached one of the endings in Dragon Quest XI. I'm just adding the episode to the website now. And so, come, what day? Thursday? Will be the end. The end of the whole damn thing. It's a big day. We've been doing this for months. Two more episodes. Let's see. Let's actually see. Dragon Quest XI. First episode went up October 26th, folks. So, all of November, all of December, all of January, all of February, all of March, all of April. 6 months. That's a long time. I will do my damnedest to make sure we don't get anything quite that long in the future. I know there's, like, we've been doing Minecraft on and off for, like, years. But it's a little different. Just getting some windows rearranged here. Excuse me. My pal Jason is tired. Yesterday was a long day. It was a long day. Don't need that anymore. Or that, or that, or that, or that, or that. We need to do this, though. Thanks, Prince Nabby. Appreciate your subscription over on the YouTube machine. Good deal, phone. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, I have some bad news, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if I ever told you guys the issues. So when we kind of got everything sort of situated out here to where it was a usable space, right? Bought a coffee pot to put out here because, you know, me and coffee, we're buds. Me and coffee, we're tight. We're like this. Frame rate's dropping again. I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, me and coffee, we're tight. We're like this, like I said. And then I did that thing with my fingers. The coffee pot I bought was fine, but the time would just change randomly. It would just, I could sit here and look at it, and the hours would just tick up like you're pushing the button. Okay. Or the minutes would tick up, or to go like just one and then stop and nothing. So obnoxious, but not really a big deal because I didn't use the clock on the damn thing anyway. But I had come out here a couple of times and it had turned itself on. And that's no good. You don't want that. So I had to get a new one. Because, you know, didn't want it to burn down anything. We have a new coffee pot today. And it's much faster than the old one. So I came out and hit the button. And, you know, thought, oh, I've got time till the coffee's done. The coffee was done real quick. And it's slightly smaller. It only makes 9 cups instead of 10. So I'm going to have to relearn my water to ground ratio. And if you watched the last episode of Ghost of a Tale, we had some internet connectivity problems. Some dropped frames. We're getting that again here. I did reset everything before I started, and it's still doing it, so I'm not sure if this is a restream problem or not. We'll just deal with it. Today we're going to fix this. Let's go do that right now. And I heard an Enderman. I don't know where I heard an Enderman, but I heard an Enderman. Snip. Snip. Okay, everybody. Snip. Snip. No, you don't. Chickens. Buy one, get one free. Sweet. Cows. Okay, everybody seems fine. Today, obviously, Zelda Tower needs some more attention. The tower on Zelda Island, excuse me. Hooray! Only been 7 years. We have a floor. Shears back in there. Where should we put this clock? That. I work with that. We should spend a little time. Oh, I put one over here. I thought I had two. We should spend a little time one day, as I was saying, dressing the house up. Is a little bland. That'll work. Nothing cooking. Excuse me. We are once again out of granite. So once again, we need to go get some granite. What was I just thinking of doing? I was just thinking of doing something. I don't remember what it was. I think I want one of those. Remember how this is supposed to work. we'll do another one. Right there. Make a table. That'll be something. Or do we want slabs? I don't know. Yeah, it's not great. I mean, we could set something on a slab. What if we did this? If we did this instead. Hold on. Just did it like that. No, still can't do that. But then we could get like potted plants and set them on there. I think we'll go with that instead. It looks a little dopey, but no more or less dopey than the other thing. We're gonna need to make a shield. Okay. Figure we could spend the first night doing this, you know. Make a decorated pot. Oh, 4 bricks. Fancy. Where did I plant them all? Maybe I planted them all. That is something I can see me doing. Guess so. Well, that'll work for now. Excuse me. Wool and a stick. We can make some banners. We really only have enough for one white banner, so we'll make that. One smooth stone slab and 6 sticks. Okay. That would work. Should have known. Oh, no, we have to cook the stone first. Make it smooth. Somehow. You bake out all the cobble, I guess. We have to polish it. Forget how we do that. Remember. Open your furnace, add fuel, place the stone in the top box. Oh, because I just didn't wait long enough. I thought it was something simple like that. I'm a dummy. Didn't give it enough time. I made much more than I needed. We worked the night away. Put the armor stand right there. What should we put on the armor stand? We'll put that. And that. Give it our shield. Have that spear. We'll need to make a new shield. Excuse me. Do a sword and a shield at the same time? Or a spear and a shield? Well, I'll take the shield then. And I think I changed my mind about that armor. What else is I gonna do? Pickaxe. We need a couple more pickaxes. This will fix eventually. We can combine these two, and then the piece we're wearing now, and probably get something decent out of it. Excuse me. Sticks. Give me sticks. Make 2 more of these. Don't need any more sticks. That's the shield recipe. Yes. Get rid of that one odd piece of wood. Okay. Now that we wasted half the day. I hate that guy so much. He's so annoying. Oh, he doesn't do anything. He just wanders around and goes, but I hate it. Put up a sign, no soliciting. Well, how many holes? Seemed to me the other day like we had a hole, but now that we're here, I don't think so. I think we're good. Okay. Where the hell he went? He ain't here. That's all I care about. Got an awful lot of those. So, you know, we need to find some bees. We need to build a hive. Get some bees out here. Oh, he's here. He's just invisible. No, you're just dumb. You're just dumb. That's all. Okay. Yeah, we haven't harvested any of this in a bit. I've been slacking on things here at the homestead because we've been working on Zelda Island so much lately. It's all my fault. All right, let's go see if we can find some granite. We had been going that way. Last time, though, I think we went this way, so let's go back this way. should we go that way? Let's go that way. I don't think we've been over here at all yet. Who knows what joys await us in the land of over here. What's that weird water temple-y thingy that I don't know. We've been hit with the spoon thing over there on the right. I don't know what that is. But it's a spoon. Can't argue with that. Well, I think that's some right there. And that might be some right there. Oh no. That's what spoon means. Well, that's just the worst thing to happen right now. Also didn't bring very many torches. Why would a spoon mean you can't? Well, I guess maybe like all of your tools are now spoons. Haha. I'm an evil sea urchin. That'll teach you to have a boat. Let's go over here and wait. Did you guys hear the news yesterday that there was an active shooter at the correspondence dinner? That was the thing that happened. And you know, at this point, it is difficult for me, and I think a lot of people, to question the validity. Like, somebody was shot, a police officer was shot, uninjured, harmed but uninjured. Their vest did what their vest is supposed to do. I don't have any of those to do with. But it makes you question, is this another legitimate assassination attempt? You know what I'm saying? Because this would be the third one of the same guy. Assuming that, you know, he was the target, which I think is a fair assumption. Wow, this debuff does not go away. Also seems to affect our sword. Maybe our bow a little bit. But, you know, it just makes me wonder. Because that ear thing several years ago, we're all, you know, nobody buys that, right? You don't get shot in the ear and then a week later, it's miraculously fine. Ain't no scar, no nothing. Not even a little chip taken out of it, right? If I eat watermelon, will my spoon go away? I'm not hungry enough to eat watermelon. Got stuff to do, Gabe. Oh, it's going away. Thank God. That's a horrible ailment. So anyway, last update I heard on that whole situation was they caught the guy. He's 31. He's from California. Oddly enough, didn't sound to be, they didn't find a, minority candidate to take the rap for this. But information still, coming in. He had a picture of a ticket on his phone. So they let him in. And he had a shotgun and a pistol and, multiple firearms. Like, yeah, sure, come on in. And Van Jones was out there being Van Jones. The whole thing. Van Jones used to be somebody whose opinion was, I considered worthwhile, but my God, any more of that, man. I want that. Back in the boat. They're shooting at us. We must be doing something right. Anyway, we're not gonna dwell on that too long. That's a song, by the way. They're shooting at you. You must be doing something right. I think by Belle and Sebastian, if I remember right. Some pumpkin. Some watermelon. Does it go anywhere? It doesn't go anywhere. Oh, we've been in there. I remember that from last time. We were over here. I just got thinking last night when the news broke about the thing at the Correspondence Center. There's been a few assassinations, presidential assassinations. There's been some assassination attempts. Teddy Roosevelt got shot and went out and gave a speech with the bullet still inside his chest, right? Reagan got shot. Kennedy and Lincoln, obviously. McKinley? I think he got shot. But I think he died of an infection. I don't remember for sure. My knowledge of presidential history is admittedly sparse when it comes to, your McKinleys and your the lesser named. Anyway, but I don't know that anybody's had 3 attempts, and that, you know, I think one would be a wake-up call, right? But basically, he's Steve Martin in The Jerk right now. You know, the guy just picked his name out of a phone book, that guy. There's some of us all underwater. That's annoying. We're not going to get that. You know, I like I said, I think one attempt is like, man, that guy was crazy. And 2 attempts is like, am I the bad guy? And 3 attempts, I think the only rational thing to say is like, I should probably reevaluate my life choices. You know what I mean? How many times do you have to almost literally dodge that bullet? Or, you know, let a fireman take it for you. Or a police officer. Before you're like, yeah, you know what? Am I the villain in my own story? It's daytime over here. It's morning over here. Anyway, food for thought. And spare a thought for some food. Get yourself some breakfast if you haven't had some already. Don't worry about protein. We over protein as it is. It's good for you, but you know, not everything you eat needs to have 47 grams of protein per. You can overdo it. Is that another of those weird temple things? No, that's different. It's Rillier, folks. Dead Cthulhu lies dreaming down there. Interesting. And that up there, also interesting. We need a glass bottom boat. We can make it with Flex Seal. It'll be great. It's very deep out here. I was thinking, you know, we'll get closer than the rest of the mountain will spawn in, but nope. I don't think that's what's gonna happen. No, that's not a mountain, that's a ship. That is a ship. No wonder we haven't been able to find any shipwrecks. We kept looking in the water. The hell are we doing that for? Oh. Well, never mind. We were going to fly up there and take a look, but I guess we won't. It even casts a shadow. Yeah, it's a sunken airship. I mean, if we had 30 stacks of gravel, we could probably get up there. That's what happens at the end of Mario 3. Because I don't think the airships explode. I think you beat the Koopa Kid, and then the music plays, and then you're back in the castle. And the guy who was turned into a shy guy is now like, oh, you've done it. Good job. Here's a letter. It's going to have something useless in it. You think this one's a P-Wing? Nope, you're wrong. Also, Final Fantasy Tactics. The graveyard of airships at the end of the game. And I'm sure there's another one that I just don't know about. If it's not at least 37 years old, I'm clueless. Our expedition here for granite is not going very well. I mean, we did find some points of interest, like the floating shipwreck. And the spoon curse. Other than that, you found where Cthulhu lives. That could be a positive. It's all about your framing. Why choose the lesser of two evils? And that's a misinterpretation. They're not evil, they're just indifferent. It's kind of the thing. You really get into the Lovecraftian stuff. All the, ancient outer gods and the old ones, the outer ones and the this ones and the that's ones. The rare exception are they, actively being malevolent towards people. Mostly they're just indifferent, and that's kind of part of the whole bit. This idea that humans have that we're important in the universe, doesn't even know we exist. Look, we found some. This is great news. Sever your leg, please. It's the greatest day. We really have, for a couple of our projects, kind of gone out of our way to make resource gathering annoying. Like with the floor in the basement, doing the copper. And it looks good. I like how it looks, but how long did it take us to get all that copper? Like 2 or 3 streams? We've been doing Zelda Tower now for... like this is our 4th stream. It also occurred to me while I was getting the thumbnail for this stream ready that... pretty much time for a new state of the channel video, and I swear to God, I just did one like a week ago. April went by so fast. Bling blong phone. I like that every time I get a message on Sunday morning, it's during the stream, and it's from somebody who knows I stream on Sunday mornings. I mean, I only talked to like 4 people, but still, you 4 people know. And I don't mind. I don't want you thinking that. But, you know I'm not going to answer you right away. See, this is more like it. I can be okay with this. I don't like all this gravel in my way. Didn't bring any shovels. Just occurred to me when I was working on that. I saw one back there. That's annoying. My God, another merchant. How'd he find me? Like the kid from Better Off Dead. The paper boy. Okay. I'd say we were low on torches. Okay. Oh, I can't get out. Let's get some wood. When I get that over here. Of course, skeletons show up. Just wanted that one tree right there on the end. But no. There's a tree up here. I want it. Oh, Lord. Maybe we'll wait till the morning. Sailwind.online. Now, that's not a website you can trust. That's got to be as you know, legit as download free RAM 2026.biz. Please don't visit that website. And look, named, dimpled, nine, God, whatever. If that is indeed your name, I already have the best viewers. Get the hell out of here. You're as bad as the Minecraft traveling merchant. You just throw up and go. Nobody likes you. Your alpacas don't even like you. There's a busted nether portal up here. You probably saw it. There. God damn it. See what I did there? I knocked him on the lava thingy. Magma. Yeah. Give all the stuff. Don't want any of this gravel, or that dirt, or that cobblestone. Okay, good enough. There's the boat. There's the boat. Give me planks. Give me sticks. Give me torches. All right. Now I feel a little better about myself. I don't want to go back. I basically either want to break all my pickaxes or fill my inventory, whichever comes first. And then we'll go back. But I don't want to get too invested in wandering around in the hills. I just realized I'm not wearing my headphones. Do you guys care? Should I put them on? Do you even notice? I think I see another portal. This one may be difficult. Let's go this way. I don't know how much the microphone picks up as speaker audio. Get out of here. Die in a fire. I can be happy with that. I don't know if the big difference between a golden carrot and a golden apple, but the boat was over here. There's the boat. I'm also surprised we haven't seen any jungle or desert temples yet. I know we haven't, you know, got into any interiors and looked around, but sometimes you can just spot them. We have a village over there? We might have a village over there. Let's go look. We haven't really... we've seen some different biomes, but they've been real similar. Like we had mountains, and then not quite as mountains, and trees, but here's trees but different. And now we've got, I forget what they call this one. I did see one piece of granite in the wall there. I'm not stopping for one piece. We found some coral. That's, I don't know if I've seen that in game before. You guys know me in this game. I don't really go out and explore a whole lot. This is like a whole underwater village of Tetris pieces. I like it. I know that it's supposed to, right? But this always just... Let's get up here. Hello! Oh, you guys are rude. Hello! I like your camel. I like that it's defying physics. I get that it's supposed to, but this just... Yeah, this is the American Southwest right here. This is what this looks like. You guys got anything I can have? Lizard man? Lizard question mark man question mark? I didn't do it. It was like that when I got there. Excuse me. Oh, you guys have a golem. Good for you. You know, we don't need wheat. We've got wheat. We've got wheat at home. As Mom often says. Yeah, if you guys made your hallways bigger, we wouldn't run into these problems. Take some emeralds. I'm glad RPG hero rules apply. Already, which means we should have been in here already. Okay. Doesn't help us with our granite situation, but inventory's full. Rabbit, if you'd stop running in front of me, you wouldn't constantly be in front of me. Blow your mind. Am I looking to promote my channel? No. No. Besides, I can go to sailwind.online. The least virusy website of all time. Now, where the hell do we live? Where's my paper? My address on it. Uh-oh. Could be bad. We don't have a compass. We've never made a compass. I don't think it's this way, though. Oh, you know what? I think it was on the Dark Star paperwork, and I threw the Dark Star paperwork away. Because Dark Star is done. Well, I've got another number here. So let's head for that. We only need to go 3,500 this way. You guys know any boating songs? Songs about boats? I know the theme song to Gilligan's Island. I know 100 more. Ride the Lightning is about a boat. I know you wouldn't think so, but it's totally about a boat. The boat was called Lightning. Some people think it's about a horse, but it's not. It's a boat. Listen to the words. Totally about a boat. Don't go chasing waterfalls. That's about boat safety. Things you should not do with a boat. Number 1, chase waterfalls. Or make phony calls. I think this is a dead end. Versus. Man, boats are strong against watermelon. Who would have thought? So our position for what I have noted here is negative 279, 63, negative 2,875. So we're about 8,000 miles from wherever this was that I wrote down. But wherever this was that I wrote down, I think is closer to home. Or close enough to home that we can find our way. I think we just successfully portaged. I think we did. Good job, us. Look at us go. So this is the wrong way that way. I'm really mostly interested in that first number right now, so. This'll work. Oh, yep. Okay. We're on the right track. Just keep an eye out for the sunken airship. As we look up. It would be ridiculous if it wasn't true, you know? I thought it was right over here somewhere. Well, now we know. Next time when we need more granite, don't come this way. I wonder if the other half of that ship is actually underwater. There's the island we stopped at to cut that tree down. Just that one single solitary tree. I hear you, dolphins. So dolphins will guide you to shipwrecks. Do you think if we found a dolphin, like, they would fly? Like Echo? Breach the water and do a flip up in the air. And, ah! What was that? Oh, God. I can't run in a boat. See the moon, but I don't think there is a moon, and I think that's when those wraith things show up. I think we talked about that once. We weren't 100% sure. I think it's when there's no moon. I think when there's a new moon, they come out, you know. I think that's where we got our spoon curse, right over there. So home should be right over there somewhere. Phantoms show up after 2 or 3 days without sleep. Ah, okay. See, I didn't even know they're called phantoms. I thought they were wraiths. Shows what I know. Protect me, dolphins. Okay, maybe we weren't as close as I thought. 'Cause that's where Cthulhu lives, down there. I don't know why I thought those things were called wraiths. Must have been StarCraft flashbacks. Wraith awaiting launch orders. It is weird to me that the Terran light aircraft, the Wraiths, have lasers, but the Protoss light aircraft have machine guns. No, not a machine gun. Physical projectiles. Scouts, I think. Looking back at the chat, it's weird because the guy over in Kick who wanted to promote the channel, that guy, his Kick name isn't even his Discord name, and that doesn't seem like, if you want to promote, you use the same branding across all platforms. I'm bored. Just looking around. What's going on over here? Oh, that. How about what's happening in the chats? Oh, no, okay. We could watch the ending to Dragon Quest XI and the time it takes us to sail all the way back. I think that's it. I think that's Zelda Island right there. Yeah, that looks like a Zelda Island to me. I like how fast those cherry trees came in. What if we put a lead on a dolphin? Could we do that? We could put them on bees. It'd be like catching a fish, just a little different. Hooray! We just woke up every Enderman in the world right there. What we should do it like this. All right. Put those together. I can build a watermelon out of my melon. Sticks can go in there. Iron can go in there. Emerald goes in there. Excuse me. Golden pickaxe of efficiency +4. That is actually not terrible. Golden shovel, efficiency +1. Also not really terrible. Dye. We have some green dye. A little bit of gravel. Food. Golden carrots. And a glistering melon slice. Glistering, ladies and gentlemen. These in there. Book can go in there. Back to food. We can put the bread in there. This in there. We didn't get near as much granite as I had wanted. Can't go in there. Let's put the daisies in there. There we go. Still an Enderman around. I kind of wish flowers would spread on their own a little bit. You know? That would make sense to me that they would do that. All right. Somebody got hurt. Let's make polished out of that. Half of that. Make slabs. Take the other half. Polish slabs. Get out of my boat. First you steal my dirt. Then you try and pirate my boat. Endersman's got no respect for personal possessions. That is a fine piece of dirt you got here. Mine now. I'm even taking the grass with it. What did we just talk about? Oh, yeah? I don't need to take any of your sass, llama. There, now we'll have grass there. The whole world is against me, ladies and gentlemen. We need to get rid of so much of this gravel. Ridiculous. Now, where did we leave off? We have our third floor. Okay. Let's finish this row, and then we can make the fourth floor. Had I left creative mode available, we would have been done by now. I'm aware of this fact. Okay. That doesn't go there. We'll get that later. Almost screwed that up. Just wanted enough to go around that I could, you know, get to the stairs without falling and breaking my head. And granted, it's hard. And you fell on that. It'd be a bad day. Okay. Back down we go. Because we need more of those. More of those. Oh, we had a bunch in here. God damn it. I suck. I'm sorry. Why don't you go subscribe to someone else? Why don't you? I don't deserve you. I was pretty sure that we had some from last time. I just wasn't thinking that it was here. We still needed some, but could have saved a lot of time there. Knew it. I knew it. I wanted to sleep before we got out here, but it was daytime, so I didn't sleep. That's how it's going to be. We're getting out of here. Need to put some more pumpkins out there where the bamboo is. Like the hell out of that. Hooray, we fixed it. Oh. Hooray. I can hear them out there being on fire. Beautiful. want Richard Attenborough to do a nature documentary on Minecraft mobs. David Attenborough, not Richard. That's a different guy. My bad. I apologize. Never did determine how tall we wanted to make this. I think it needs to be at least 2 or 3 taller, or it's going to look weird. Oop, those aren't what we want. That one? There's that one. Told you that'd hurt. That's 4 floors. I think it's going to need 7 or 8. Yeah. I think. Oops. No, I was going to do that. Apologize. I just noticed, you know, lack of conversation on my part today. I know that's kind of part of the, I don't know, selling point for some of these. You know, just kind of bullshit about our week, how things is and how things have been. Don't have much to say. We could do like an AMA someday, you know. Get your questions ready. Excuse me. Gonna hurt. Wouldn't have been much better to land on the dirt. So why we didn't do it. One, two, three, four, six. 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't have any more slabs. That's okay. Excuse me. Sometimes you just get that. You know what I mean? Busted up the wall, boom, sunset. It's very nice. Goodness gracious. I apologize. My God. Save me, coffee. Let me come in 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we make 6. So that's only 3. Fixed it. 3. Gonna say, my luck, there's no glass in here. But there is. You know what would be a nice block, or specifically stuff like this, would be glass that's cracked. You know what I'm saying? I think it would be a nice look. Like, you could hit it, but it wouldn't refresh. You know what I mean? Okay. How tall were these? 4? 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need that dirt. Or sand or something. Didn't think to grab it. It's the weirdest sounding pig ever. You know what? Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Sand? Still got sand. Okay. I don't know, just there's food around here. And we do need to eat every once in a while, so. Just a thought. Something a little different. We haven't done stairs like this before, I don't think. Can't have that one. Can't have that. Ow. Alright, this is getting ridiculous. Get me up here. Crouch. Thank you. Better run, chicken. What am I doing? That down. Put those in there. We're gonna need to go make some more polished blocks. Broken windows, or did I just not finish these? Enderman coming along throwing rocks at my house? Wouldn't put it past them. Jerks. I'm struggling with block placement today. Told you. I blame this new system I'm using, where I just put down 5 and then put down another 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I think it kind of adds to the randomness a little bit, even though it's, you know, systematic. I still think it looks fairly random. Okay, now we need more polished granite. Means we gotta go home. Get out of here. He was trying to be sneaky. And not making any noise. Failed. That out. That to there. That can go there. We'll cook this chicken. Those can come home. No, cherry saplings need to stay. Obsidian can come. We need to clean this up. This is a mess. What a mess. That can come home. Down here. That can come home. Non-granite stones. And dirt. Leather can come home. That's a little better. We'll take that. Hi, Eric. How's business? Are you, hitting those quarterly goals? Synergy? Something else? Networking? Etc. etc. Oh, stream's almost over. In 2 hours. Feel like we've done absolutely nothing because we spent the first hour being lost. Cheapest viewer be something on market. Own kick. I don't want to Own kick? That sounds terrible. I better go watch that video, though. I'm sure it's just full of information. Oh, well, it's the same thing, just different. 176 top speed chocobo in every color. You deserve a raise. Unfortunately, we have to let you go. So you can sell your stock to stock buyback for the shareholders. Sorry. Did I have a box for obsidian? Guess not. We had a box that was just like generic stuff, though. Fish can go in there. Leads can go in there. Yeah, sorry, man. That's how it goes. You've done a fantastic job. Profits have never been greater. Here's the $24 million bonus, and you're fired. We only had to lay off 57 people. Okay, so let's take one of these, those, one of these, make those. My God. This own kick fella is very insistent. He's come back with so many new accounts so quickly. I realize this looks horribly boxy. I promise when we get like the balconies and stuff, I've got plans to make it look not so utilitarian. We'll finish up. Excuse me. We'll finish up this floor, and then I think we'll wrap up the stream. I do appreciate that tree got as tall as it did. That's very handy. Really just kind of adds so much. Just that one tree. Just that one tree. Really, character, man. Adds so much character. Oh, wait. That good? That's good. All right. Go look at that for a second. You see, even the chicken was into it. Chicken knows. You know what? I really like doing the floor that way. I don't know why. I just do. I just think it works pretty well. Because it's, you know, doing it for me, it's just this nice, easy pattern. But when you look at it, there's not really, it's still fairly, you know what I'm saying? I think you know what I'm saying. A house cow. Well, not my house. You know what I mean, cow. I think next week, I think we'll get rid of this whole thing of gravel here. Flatten this out. Excuse me. And we'll put some dirt down. My God, I'm sorry. Because I want some lumber. I want some lumber, and I want to use that cherry wood. That's going to be for not this project. We'll plant some cherry trees over there, and then we can harvest our cherry trees over here and not have to run back and forth to the house so much. So I think that's part of the plan for that. Before we wrap up, I said I want to get some more light over here, so we're going to do that real quick. Then I can feel like we accomplished something today. I think we'll just keep this on hand so I don't forget and we don't waste an hour going to get more of something that we already had. Shears. Boom. Saw a bunch of bubbles, and I don't think it was the spider. Where do I want to put this last one? Put it right there. That's better. That's better. I didn't really follow the 12 paces, do this, do that thing, but it's fine. Oh, boy. There we go, everybody. Thanks for joining me for this week's edition of Sunday Morning Minecraft. We'll be back next Sunday with more Sunday Morning Minecraft, because it'd be Sunday morning, you see. The not finale, but the last overarching story episode of Dragon Quest XI went live today. You can find it on the YouTube channel or the website, should you want to check that out. Thursday will be the very last episodes. Yeah, and then we can put that one away for good. 6 months, folks. We've been playing that game. 6 months. It's a long time. I want to thank everybody for watching. I want to thank everybody who has subscribed on YouTube, who follows on Twitch, and is a member on Twitch, is a subscriber on Patreon, and all that other stuff. Join us tomorrow for more Ghost of a Tale, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. And, yeah, that's all I got for you. So, y'all have a good one. Oh, you know what I should tell you? Since it is almost May, if you are a subscriber to the Patreon, you've got to watch Metroid Fusion early. But our new game for May is going to be Castlevania Circle of the Moon. So if you want to get in on that, head over to the Patreon, Jason's Groove Machine over there. $5 gets you everything. It's just everything. If not, you're going to have to wait, man. That ain't going out until much later in the year. So, thanks again, everybody. We'll see you next time.